Hello, everyone. This guide is about the Akashic Weapon series, the signature weapon of each job. I will talk about how to create it, how to pick abilities, and how to efficiently use it. Without further ado, let's get started. First of all, unlike the other weapons, Akashic Weapon is created through the NPC GLAC at the Enhancement Center. Unlocking Akashic Weapon requires at least one job to be at level 70, and doing prior subquests related to Enhancement Center. Once we have unlocked this menu, we can start by picking the weapon and the quest from here. But wait, we should keep few things in mind first. First of all, we can only do one quest at a time. Secondly, it takes several weeks to finish the quest. Lastly, quest can be stopped midway, but materials will be lost along with the current weapon, even the materials in the bag. So, choose wisely before starting the quest. There are some additional things that we should keep in mind as well. First of all, this weapon starts very weak at the N rarity, and it has 4 stages of evolution, ending at the LR rarity. Secondly, this weapon gains an ability on each evolution, and we can choose the ones we want. Thirdly, we need to level it up from the start after each evolution. Be sure to have Zells. Lastly, first quest ends at the UR rarity. LR quest is separate from it. We can take another weapon and LR quest of a finished weapon at the same time. With all that in mind, here's a list of materials required for each evolution stage and the recommended places to get them. NPC GLAC also has an old guide for where to find these. NPC Liz can be found at the Obol near the Fire Cave. Bronze, silver, and gold coins drop at dungeons, tower, and area bosses. Also, be sure to equip the Akashic Weapon on main when doing the battle quests. Aside from the obvious starting another weapon, these are the things which unlock after we have finished the UR Akashic Quest. As I mentioned earlier, these weapons get ability on each evolution. After finishing the UR weapon, we end up with 3 abilities. But as you may have noticed, these abilities are random. All we can do is choose one group out of the 3 for each ability. During the quest, these abilities are not changeable. But after that, we are able to change them through the NPC pick. She is found near the NPC GLAC. We need a special material for changing the ability, which is found at the same place. There is an important trick here to get the abilities we want. We can take all the abilities in the same group at first. This way, we can keep rolling the ability we desire till we get good value on it. This will only work for the first ability. For second ability, we can only lock one slot, if different group. Most people go for Group C first. This is because of the damage factor and defense stat. We can also choose if we want the ability or not, but material will still be lost. Second thing we can do after we finish UR quest is clear the pretest and get a rank 3 job. As the requirement for pretest is having the Akashic Weapon of the job, it is better to have good equipments first before attempting this, but it is free to try anyway. Last thing is the LR quest. For LR quest, we are not limited to taking just one. So, take them all if you can. Also understand that, unlike the UR abilities, LR abilities are not very useful. This ability only trigger when weapon is equipped on the main slot. I only recommend support jobs to equip Akashic Weapon on main slot. DPS should always have it in sub-slot. Also, don't get stuck on the LR quest and do nothing else. There are better things on which you should be spending your time on, like making Ujia weapon. Do LR quest when there is double drop on Draga, or when you have nothing better to do with your life. If you have any questions, feel free to ask in the comments. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and share with your friends. See you next time.